Welcome to Mystic Moon Messages Tarot. I'm Empress Heather here for the collective reading. How is everybody? For those of you that have been here before, welcome back. For any new time people, thank you. Welcome. Please like and subscribe as I'm trying to get my channel out to more people that may need it. So let's go ahead and get started with our first message. Perhaps representing the overall theme energy that surrounds you at the moment. Two came out, the vessel and the creator. Okay, vessel and the creator. And these are lovely, beautiful cards, and they're actually out of the Wild Unknown Archetypes Guidebook by King Kranz. She does great collage work. I absolutely love it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go for one more because I think that we need, one more has popped out. So, and the shaman. Okay, so let's get a little bit into these. All right. First of all, the creator, of course, represents your energy. So you should be either currently in or transitioning into a creator energy. You're going to be creating something to share with the world that is incorporating your love and light, of course, that only you bring. And also you are the vessel to carry this wisdom, this knowledge, this extra information that other people who don't have it yet are going to be receiving, that are open to receiving. And the shaman, like, this all seems to kind of go together, the shaman and the creator. Like, you may be somebody who is currently or will become somebody of leadership, power, authority. Maybe some of you want to spread the word in your own personal way. I myself enjoy doing the readings, and my partner enjoys doing prayer and manifestation, and we both recommend meditation. So just to start off with that, I'm going to go ahead and read from the creator out of the guidebook to give us a little more understanding as to what's going on with this energy and what Holy Spirit wants some of you to know specifically. Okay, so what this says is the creator, the first archetype in the trio of existence. It is not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitability emerges. With meager, minimal, and outlandish materials, the creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from the seed that others tossed away. Through generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first being absolutely present to what is not, imagining or wishing things were different, and second, trusting that a force greater than themselves awaits constant collaboration with each human soul, whether we call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity. Shakti. It remains nameless. It is the creator's lifelong companion. So, let me go ahead and put this up. So if you want to Google anything or understand it a little bit more in depth, and you just want to read all the little extras around it, it shows what this represents in lightness and darkness. And that's what I love. One of these things I love about these decks that Kim Kranz actually creates. So into that, you're going to be an artistic person. Okay. You're very creative. You love beauty, you love colors, you love imagination, things that may have been temporarily oppressed. I'm getting from some situation, person or persons, apply it where it fits. And I think you're in tune with the fact that you are meant to be a leader. You are meant to take charge of leading either a group or a message. Okay. Only one that you are divinely guided to give. Okay. In whatever form that you find is your true passion, the thing that you truly love, the thing that you're drawn to over and over and over again. Okay, that along with some meditation, prayer practices, mindfulness, getting ourselves aligned and centered, all of our chakras. And you'll know the ways that you're guided to do that by what interests you. Okay, and don't allow outside sources feed you anything negative, because if you're using a tool for goodness to get yourself in a better place in order to keep going on God's path and to live righteously, then that's what you're using it for. So, critics are there everywhere. It's up to you to determine what you enjoy, because those are the messages coming down for you to remember why your soul is here and what it's here to do. Okay, with that being said, sorry I can be a little bit of a rambler at times, but please let me know if any of this is resonating for you. Maybe you're currently in the midst of contemplating something new in your life because something old has ended. If so, please share with us. How are you creative? How are you artistic? What drives you into that happy place where you're smiling and feeling real confident? So let's see what else is going on with my beautiful collective. Thank you, Holy Spirit, angels and ancestors. Please let us know what's going on in the energy with my collective, what's going on around them. An offer, romance. So new love is headed your way. Maybe some of you are dating. Maybe you might have just, had some gnarly disagreements or something, It's going to work out. This is a gnarly love. You know it. And perhaps some of you are, hoping to get married real soon, hoping for wealth, hoping to get that security. Well, it's confirmation. Yes, that's what's headed your way. Okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else? It's all about going with the flow, peacefulness, harmony, balancing out our emotions, our chakras, connecting to Source, the universe. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else do we have for my collective? Spirit guides all around you. Okay? Highly, highly protected from all angles. You are protected. You're getting assistance. You've been asking for it. There it is. Look for the signs and synchronicities, which is what brought you here. Okay, this message is directly for you. Please let me know if it resonates. I love to talk with you. I love for us to talk to each other. So let's see what else we have. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Fulfillment, wish fulfillment headed your way. That's beautiful. This is beautiful energy. For some of you, you've already gotten out of the trenches and you're starting now to really build yourself up into some new way of living, new way of feeling. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do. You're going to have success. You're going to get those achievements. You're going to have happy outcome. Whether it's in love, career, it's all going to work out. Just know that. As long as you're living in your highest frequency, working towards it with the most purest intent, you're on your way, beautiful collective. And I love that for you. Okay, thank you. What else do we have, Holy Spirit? Hot passion love. Somebody's extremely attracted to you, beautiful collective. There's a divine masculine or feminine out there. Okay, this also is around anger. So, maybe you guys, you've had like a really bad fight right now. Now, I don't recommend if it's a violent, toxic relationship, I don't recommend getting back together, because if it's that extreme, that's very dangerous. However, for those of you, tempers are hot, disagreements going, you're throwing shade left and right. Time to get centered. Start with self-care, and then you can work with this other person. But this is coming across as this is a soul tie. This is a soulmate energy. So with renewal on the bottom, it's looking really good. Kiss and make up. Okay? Just kiss and make up. So let's don't let their ego, get in the way of love. Please. It's so silly, and that's the lessons we're here to learn. Those are the karmic lessons. Push the ego aside, live through love and light and righteousness, pure intent, okay? You'll win every single time. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Also going with the wild unknown theme. And I'll go ahead and throw this is the tarot cards. So if you like what you see and you want to get it, there it is. So please like, share, and subscribe if you feel this message should get out there. If it resonates for you, maybe it'll resonate for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's connect. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Tell me, what are we dealing with today? What's my beautiful collective dealing with today? The Chariot movement. Somebody's going to be, maybe you just had car problems because it came out in the reverse. So maybe you're moving a little slower these days, perhaps. Maybe you don't feel like moving at all for some of you. It's time for you to get centered, meditate, and transmute that lazy energy, perhaps. Maybe this is the other energy. Maybe they're just being too lazy and they're not making any moves and you're feeling a little frustrated. Well, Holy Spirit wants you to know that it's time to communicate. It's time to support each other. Get yourself moving, okay? Let's see what else we have. And if for some of you the car's broken down, it's going to get fixed. You'll find the way. You'll find the means because the Holy Spirit, they're going to guide you. Okay, so don't worry. So let's see. For some of you, you might be just getting a brand new car. If so, congratulations. Maybe that's what the argument's about. Getting a new car or fixing the one you've got. Okay, so we've got the Daughter of Pentacles and the Six of Wands came out, okay? They came out together. So this is perhaps daughter energy. Maybe somebody has a younger female in their family, or maybe you're younger in a relationship. Apply it where it fits. And perhaps money is the trouble right now. Maybe money is the problem, because that's what I'm kind of sensing here. Holy Spirit's letting you know that you're gonna be okay with the Six of Wands. That represents some public recognition. So you're going to work this out. You're going to get things fixed up. Things are going to get back on track. And it's time for, I think, a little adventure. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I don't know why I said the Six of Wands. Maybe some of you work in the public eye or something. This is actually the Six of Swords. My bad. Six of Swords represents have hope, you know. The Six of Swords is a card indicating a recovery from difficult times. Hope is on the horizon. Things will get better. It's important to rest, revitalize, and surround yourself with joyful friends. Plan a trip, short or long. Even getting out of town for the weekend will further lift your spirits. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Confirmation. If you need a break, it's time to take it. Go do that thing. Get away. Get away. Get out of the negative energy. Get yourself back on track. And, you know, go at it again. So whatever has caused some disruption in your relationship or situation or home, apply it where it fits. Things will get back on track. Be patient. It all happens in divine time, but we do need to use our inner wisdom. We need to, you know, have some quiet time so we can truly think things out and make sure that, you know, we're not just looking at it from our point of view. Try to understand the other person's point of view. That's key. Okay. So thank you, Holy Spirit. What's next? What else do we need to know for the beautiful collective? Let's see. Nine of Swords. So also I'm going to say somebody's stuck in their head. Somebody's absolutely stuck in their head, causing them nightmares. So some of you have so much stress that you're either not sleeping or you're having nightmares. That is in relation to what your current situation is about. So thoughts, and I'm understanding, you know, with all these thoughts, you know, come a lot of harsh feelings and negative emotions, and sometimes saying things we don't mean. I'm getting a lot of that happens. We get so emotional about a situation with somebody that we either highly respect or we truly love, somebody of importance, and we just tend to not pay attention to what comes out of our mouth. So maybe that's what this other energy has been doing. And if that's the case, just time to think, you know, separate your space, even if it's just for a short amount of time, and let things cool off, and stop thinking negative thoughts. Stop having self-limiting beliefs that create extra chaos in your life, okay, or in their life. Maybe this energy, for some of you, every time something financial happens negative, they freak out, right? um Maybe introduce them, if this is a situation with your other person, introduce the idea of meditation, and you'll know what it'll align. You'll know what to say. But some added tools might be helpful. Maybe watch some other YouTube videos on communication. You never know what you'll find. You never know, something you might come across might inspire something that you haven't even thought of. So with that being said, let's see what else we have. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And the lack of movement is because of being stuck in the head. So just push those thoughts aside. If that's your person's energy, time to control the show, control the channel, change the channel of thinking negatively, and understand that you manifest what happens. So you can make the choice to manifest positive outcomes and more positivity in resolving situations. Thank you. What else do we have, Holy Spirit? Ace of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want to try something new in order to either get the financial situation resolved or get the money that's needed for whatever financial crisis you may be experiencing right now. Okay? So money problems cause a lot of stress and gets us stuck in our head and thinking, God, it's always going to be like this, but that's what the negative side wants you to think. That's not the case. It's only that case if you choose to let it stay that way, I'm getting. So thank you. What else? Okay, so 6 of Pentacles. And this is really good news, okay? Upright. Getting, receiving help, or giving help. So in either case, the financial situation, you're going to be getting some assistance, whether it's from your spirit guides or whether it's from here. You're going to be getting the assistance that you need to resolve this situation. Okay, so don't be down. Things will get better. They always do. You just have to know it. You have to feel it before it happens, because that's what brings in the positive flow. Okay, you have to know it. Lie to yourself temporarily if you have to. Tell yourself every day, it's going to get better. This is happening because I need to learn something in this situation. And the result is always going to be positive in the long run, because God's got you here for a divine chosen path. Okay, you are on a chosen path. You are needed. These lessons are part of what you need to learn in order for you to share your love and light. Okay, so there's your reading. We're going to go ahead and close out with our angel messages and crystals. So please let me know if any of this resonates for you. Okay, money is the root to all evil, the cause to all arguments also. So with that being said, angels want you to take a plunge. Don't hold yourself back from being fruitful, for making goals and diving right in, because that's going to be key to getting through, to picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and getting back into it. Plunge right into it. If you think about it too much, you may continue to procrastinate. Okay, so that's specifically for somebody out there. Let's see what angel numbers we have. These came out earlier. 6 is a big number, so maybe we've got June birthday, Gemini energy. Okay, June 8th, maybe February 6th. Take it as it resonates. So expand knowledge. Yes, this is all about expanding your knowledge. Never stop seeking knowledge and expanding your horizons. Read extensively, attend workshops, and engage in meaningful conversations to continuously enhance your wisdom and skills. Like I said, communication. Okay, the knowledge, expanding the knowledge, that's key to helping with these conversations. And share. Every day is a new beginning. Release the pressure in your heart and let your soul fly freely. Try new things and expand your perspective. Share happiness with others and let smiles be passed between each other. And thank you, Holy Spirit. So, you know, it sucks when we get in disagreements and fights that are so energetically charged that we feel like we can't take a breath. But you can. You know you can, and you will. And if you already have, it's time for you to realize it's time to plunge into the next thing. Okay? Let it go, move on. So the angel that's on your shoulder right now is Seraphina, which ironically, Holy Spirit is confirming. I am the angel of families. A happy changer addition is coming to your family. Some of you going to have a baby. If so, congratulations, light and love. And here are the 2 crystals that came out for you today. Tiger's Eye, which I love. It's like one of my favorites. And here's that if you want to go ahead and read it later to help you meditate. Courage, optimism, power. A courageous and brave stone. Tiger's Eye motivates you to show up at your best self, dispelling any fear and doubt in your path. Known as the shapeshifter, Tiger's Eye embodies healing energies from both the earth and the sun, drawing optimism toward you, while also grounding you in reality. Call on the warrior inside of you and pursue your ambitions with laser focus. With confidence, strength, and power, Tiger's Eye helps break through any blockages that stand in your way. Activate the warrior inside of you. Leo, Capricorn, shout out to you. The sun also coming out. Sunnier days are coming. And this is Wave of Light. It's really pretty. It almost looks like Peridot. Maybe some of you have August birthdays. Shout out to you, Leos. Decisions, flow, big picture. See the forest for the trees, especially with Wave of Light. Big picture thinking is enhanced with this crystal, allowing you to see beyond the details and gain a better grasp over the decisions you must make. Combining intuition with logic, Wave of Light helps you look at all sides of a situation in order to make the best informed decision possible. Clearing energy blockages in the body. Wave of Light sustains flow and regulates circulation for a healthy body and deep soul level cleansing. Use this crystal during the new moon to amplify your powers, Aquarius and moon energy. So yes, cleanse out the old, make more room for the new positivity. Every day, like it says, is a new day. I used to say that to my kids when it was little. And, we're so grateful to God for giving us each new day to be able to get up and try again to do better. So shout out to you all. I love you. Blessings to you and yours. And thank you so much again for being here. I love you all. Bye-bye.